Welcome to Stash It or Trash It, a series where I try out recipes that I have saved and let you know if they're worth stashing or if you should trash them. On today's episode, we're making one of the viral cottage cheese dessert cups. This is the Cosmic Brownie edition, but if you do not like cosmic brownies, there are a multitude of versions of the viral cottage cheese dessert cups, so you can really look up any recipe. Let's go ahead and get into the recipe and make this viral cottage cheese dessert cup Cosmic Brownie edition. To our blender cup, we're going to go ahead and add a serving of cottage cheese. I'm using this Good Culture little cottage cheese cup, the low-fat version, but if you can't get your hands on this, just go ahead and use a cup of any cottage cheese you have. I'm doing it simply for the aesthetic of putting it back into the cup. This one is super easy. We are already almost done and we just started. Go ahead and add in 2 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa powder. The last ingredient for our little mousse is going to be a tablespoon of maple syrup. You can also just use sugar-free syrup, or you can use honey or agave, any type of sweetener that you prefer. All right, I told you guys, super easy. We're gonna go ahead and blend this up. One more little splash of water. Now, if you're being extra like me, go ahead and pour this back into your little cup. Otherwise, just use a bowl. It smells really good. I have high hopes. Okay, the only other portion we have left is the classic iconic glaze that goes on top of a cosmic brownie. So for that, you're gonna need 2 more tablespoons of cocoa powder. To that, you're gonna add 1 more tablespoon of your maple syrup or sweetener of choice. And last but not least, please learn from my mistakes and don't forget to buy milk. I recommend the Fairlife skim milk for extra protein and very low calories, but I forgot to buy milk. This is all I have on hand, so I'm gonna add a tablespoon of half and half. Use milk if you have it. Right, mix this together. This looks amazing. It's super thick. Go ahead and add it to the top of our container. Our container is very full, as you can see. I'm going to go ahead and place it into the freezer for a little while and let it set up a little bit. I am not sure how long. I'll let you guys know when I'm back. I just pulled out my cottage cheese cup from the freezer. I will say it is still very wobbly, so if you have the time, definitely leave it in the freezer longer. I did about 40 minutes, but honestly, this might need a few hours to fully set up. I did already add a few of these, but it wouldn't be a cosmic brownie without the iconic colorful chocolate chips on top. I know you can buy the actual chocolate chips online somewhere, but I just used these Unreal. They're basically peanut M&Ms. I'm obviously still going to give this a taste test for you guys and let you know if it's worth stashing or trashing, although I really would put this back in the freezer for a while if I had the time. I'm going to get a little bite with everything so that we have the mousse. As you can see, it's still very liquidy, the topping, and the icing as well. Is this worth 350 calories for only 20 grams of protein? I might like a different recipe that has a bit more sweetener or just a different flavor overall, because I am still getting the cottage cheese flavor in this, which is throwing me off just a little bit because it's kind of savory. I do think it'll taste a little bit better once this jiggliness sets up in the freezer. As of now, it's getting around a 7 out of 10, so I'll let you guys decide if that's a stash it or trash it. Love you guys, and I will see you in my next one.